Hello and welcome once again to another episode of Open Talk. In today's episode, our guests are three young Bahrainis who are Tariq Al-Abbasi, owner of Kani Muchi, Salman Bouhidji, owner of Sando, and Rashid Al-Majthoub, owner of the Flaming Salmon. They will talk to us about their businesses and about their participation as vendors in the Bahrain Food Festival. Welcome to our show, Salman, Rashid, and Tariq.
Thank you.
To start with, can each one of you tell me about your businesses?
Yes. So I'm the co-founder of co-owner of Sando. Sando, we would like to call this the foodie joint. It's a new restaurant that wants to introduce new food that is really unique. So we were very popular with our brisket grilled cheese. The idea behind it was that we cook it for 24 hours. The idea here is that this is just a teaser. So although our brand is about really good sandwiches, but it's all about different things that is really elevated. So everything that is about 24-hour cooked things that are out of the world, and it's really, really tasty.
I heard that. And Rashid, could you tell us about the Flaming Salmon?
Yeah, the Flaming Salmon. We wanted to bring a new concept of seafood and having the salmon, which is usually in fine dining, to have it in sandwiches or what they call the street food. So our concept is taking the seafood to simple
way of having it. And Tariq, can you tell us about your concept?
Yeah, first of all, I would like to thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you.
I'm the co-owner of Kani Muchi. We started the business in a way like, I know that muchis are available in Bahrain, but our concept was to have the specialized in muchis, to have a wide variety. Maybe you saw that we started with 13, ended up with 18, and there are still more to come. We faced some problems at the beginning as it was a franchise from Far East, but alhamdulillah, everything went smooth now and we started.
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. So can each one of you tell me about your participation as vendors in the food festival? As I know that each one of you were very successful booths or vendors over there. Could you share with me?
Yeah, so basically the food festival, I think, was a really great opportunity, especially for us. We've launched our brand probably a month ago. So it was as intended by the Ministry or Authority of Tourism. It allowed us to really showcase something unique. And to be honest, if we were not part of the food festival, I don't think we would have achieved this level of success or this level of at least appreciation by customers. It would have taken us at least 6 months to reach the same number of people. So the food festival was a really good opportunity for us to show people. And even in our food, it was a lot of live action. So we're cutting the meat in front of you, flaming it up, chopping it in front of you. So people were excited. So now tomorrow, if I sell the sandwich by itself, they know the history behind it. They remember the smell of the meat being charred and torched in front of them. So it was a really good opportunity for us to go hand in hand in front of the customer, show them something exciting, and really launch our brand in a way that couldn't have happened without the food festival.
So Rashid, can you tell me how did you find it?
Yeah, the festival gave us a chance, especially when 165,000 people came to the festival, and the opportunity that many people came. They keep telling us that we came to the festival because we heard about the Flaming Salmon in the festival, and they liked the way we grilled the salmon live in front of them. So it was a good opportunity to be part of the festival. And for the record, we have the highest serving number of sandwiches in this event.
Wow, that's nice. That's great that you, from such kind of events, you attract people, and I'm sure through social media, a lot of So Tariq, can you tell me about your experience?
Yeah, actually we started a month ago. We launched in the street festival just to check the market, and as it's a new concept, of the Mochi's ice cream with this variety.
Mhm.
We just wanted to test the market initially. Then we had an opportunity to participate in the food festival,
Mhm.
which was actually a great choice. Talking about the number of sales we did, I kept in mind like 5,000 pieces,
Mhm.
but I ended up selling 12,000 pieces of
Wow,
Mochis.
mashallah.
I ran out of stock at the end. So alhamdulillah, it was very nice. It
Alhamdulillah.
was well organized, and I would love to participate in this kind of events once again.
Inshallah, inshallah. We would love to see more of such kind of events. How do you guys find the fact that we have such kind of events in Bahrain, where you told me a month ago you started your business, Tariq, the same thing, and I'm sure the Flaming Salmon was a few months ago as well. So how do you find that, the fact that you can promote what you're doing in these markets?
Yeah, I think that's a huge boost for us
Mhm.
as young entrepreneurs who have aspirations. Most of the large businesses have a huge budget for marketing. In our case, we don't. Although, yes, Tamkeen is there to support us, but people are also wanting something authentic.
Mhm.
And that's what I think attracted people to all brands here and many of the brands in the event, that there are real people behind this brand and not a corporation. With all
Mhm.
due respect to corporations, but it's nice to see that the owner is the one who cooks for you. The owner is the one who actually is working hard. The owner is the one smiling to you. And I think that really built a huge brand for us. And I think Kanimuchi and also Flaming Salmon, that it became memorable.
Mhm.
You know, almost I gained maybe 50, 60 regular faces that now have become friends. I don't know their names,
Mhm.
but they became our foodie friends, that we share food together, and they come back and, you know, they clap hands and they say how much it's good. And yeah, so it's been really, really great for us.
Well, what about you, Rashid? How do you find that?
Well, the good thing is when people come and try your food, then
Mhm.
they share their comments at the same time. They come back within like 15, 20 minutes and they say, your food is good, I want to. So I think this is the good thing about the festival, like people are very close to you, and
And of course, getting their feedbacks is very important.
very important.
You can improve what you have. And what about you, Tariq?
Yeah, actually, talking about the customers and these things, I mean, having a business, you will definitely have negative feedbacks from few, which is normal.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, we had the most of the people were happy about it. We actually also, me personally, I'm not looking for a customer who comes and buy like 10 pieces and never show back again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for a person who buys one piece and come back. And there was, I'd say, 90% of them were coming back. So yeah, I think this festival made us know what Kanimuchi is and what shall we plan again on it.
It is very important.
Yeah, sure.
So can you tell me, we have seen a lot of food bloggers out there.
Yeah.
How have these food bloggers help you guys?
Well, in our case, it's been really, really interesting because we did not personally promote any or ask any bloggers to come.
Mm-hmm.
In our case, I think because of good planning and good luck, we had a really interesting show. As I said, you're flaming the meat and cutting it. So actually, a lot of bloggers came back to us and said, "You're making a lot of fuss in the social media. You're famous somehow.
Mm-hmm.
So what's all the fuss about it?" And also, I think this is something to credit the Ministry or Authority of Tourism. They brought big names, Badr Zaidan. They brought Isra al-Hajri, which thankfully liked our product and promoted it, and it was free. People pay thousands of money to get these people. So they really elevated our platform in a way that is organic and also allowed us to gain real followers. So a lot of the people who came back to me said, there was a lot of positive reviews, that's why I came back to you, and that's why I am waiting in a line for your food. So it was really good that there was that organic, and the food bloggers really, I think, helped us because they saw something unique and interesting.
Yeah, to me, what I liked about when food bloggers came to Flaming Salmon, and some food bloggers, when they come to a new restaurant or a new concept, they might share their review once. But in my case, I have many food bloggers. They keep coming time to time because they just love the. So some of the friends, they kept asking me, "Did you pay these
Bloggers?" Okay.
bloggers?" I said, "I haven't paid." any blogger.
Well, it's great. It's great to see bloggers blogging about each one of you. I personally have heard about each one of you and seen pictures and of all majority of bloggers loving what you guys had. What about you, Tariq? How did you see
First of all, I would like to thank the Ministry of Tourism. They've done a free marketing for us, which was really good. It helped us a lot. We saw the queues for the last time in 10 days. I'd say the first 2 days we had some good queue, but we ended up with like, once we start at 5, we don't stop until 11 without having anything, not even a break. It's true, some people pay thousands to get those bloggers. We had them for free because of the Ministry of Tourism, like Israel Hajri, Badr Zaidan, few other bloggers as well, which you see the impact, like when people come back to you, they'll just tell you, I want the order which you gave Israel Hajri, or the same order which Badr Zaidan took.
Okay.
So it shows that it was a great thing happened there, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. So, being all three of you being youth, Bahraini youth, what would you like to tell other Bahraini youth that have that passion about anything, even whether it's F&B or any other kind of business, and they're there, but they have the ideas, but they don't know how to implement it? What would you guys like to tell them?
I personally like to tell them that they need to try. To be honest, our project started 2 years ago.
Okay.
When more than that, but 2 years ago we did some kind of charity burger joint. We had participated, there was a good demand, and after that we said, let's go for business. There were some failures, there were some issues, there were some customers who were pissed off with their orders that are really late or burnt or whatever, but unless you get your hand dirty, you'll never do it. So you can probably say there are 3 successes here, inshallah even bigger successes in the future.
Inshallah.
But I think in all over cases, there were some issues, there were some challenges. You need to get your hands dirty, you need to believe in yourself, and don't give up. Just work hard and you'll get it done.
Yeah, that's true. You have to work hard to get what you want in life. What about you, Rashid?
To me, I would say just don't stop. Just dreaming is not enough. Just start doing something. Plan it and do it.
Very simple. Plan it and do it.
Plan it and do it.
What about you, Tara?
Yeah, I would see the same thing as well. Like a lot of people have good plans in their mind, but they are scared of the risks behind this project. There is nothing which has zero risk. Walking outside, driving, whatever, there is a risk for it. So I would like to say, just think out of the box and just do it. Whether you pass or fail, you have to try it. You can't sit alone and say like, I'm afraid that I'll fail or something. Just try it, you might make it.
Exactly, you might make it. So, any other events that you guys are thinking of participating in?
Yeah, so we have the Spring of Culture, James Arthur, Raghib Allama. We're looking also scouting for other things. Thankfully, because although we're new, but because now we're kind of popular, a lot of people, we get a lot of calls on a daily basis. When is your next event? Can you do catering? Can you do this? So we're looking for others. So if you're listening to us, tell us if there's an event out there. We want to hear you out, and we want to be part of this because, you know, we are right now in 2 events, but we're looking further. We're fishing for more because we love interacting with people and we love satisfying their cravings. So let's see you there.
Inshallah, you will definitely see them there.
To me, we will be inshallah in Al-Basta. Probably the weekend 9, because they are 8, sorry, because they are 9 weeks. And we have some private events for families.
That's nice. That's very nice. What about you, Tara?
Inshallah, soon in the Spring Culture. Will be on the 17th for the liquid and on the 30th for Raghib Allama.
Okay.
Soon, inshallah, by tomorrow, we'll be starting our soft opening in the farmers market.
Nice.
Which will be the new farmers market, which is held in Salmabad, in the Hurat Ali. This will be a side shop initially, but beside that, a lot of events, a lot of people are calling for some events as well. And inshallah, we'll be able to satisfy all of them, yani.
Inshallah, you have to all of you have to satisfy everyone's cravings. Inshallah. So, any last words that you would like to tell our viewers?
Well, I'd like to first of all thank all the customers and all the. I'll have to give a specific shout out to the women. To be honest, although we came with the concept that we have a big hunk of meat and we're chunking it in, doing 80% of our customers are women, and I think that's lovely for me because it's like, okay, good, amazing. So that means we can break not just to the men, to the women, and so I'd like to thank all our customers for all the support they provided. I'd like to thank also, to be honest, Tim Keen. They have supported us a lot in a lot of our equipments and projects. And I'd like to also thank, the Ministry of Authority of Tourism and the government generally, because I do feel that they're trying to do something different to support SMEs. I hope they do more, because we need something more like this. They need to give opportunities like this to us and people like, Flaming Salmon Kanimuchi. But generally, lots of thanks and lots of love, and hopefully we'll grow from there and we'll see people and make them happy.
Inshallah, hopefully. What about you, Rashid?
First, I'd like to thank my family who supported me. Then I'd like to thank the Authority of Tourism. They helped us a lot, especially with the big events that they let us participate in. And to everyone came to Flaming Salmon and tried it.
Well, and that's great. And what about you, Tara?
Yeah, first of all, I would like to thank every person involved in Kanimuchi, including my brothers, my brother-in-law, sister-in-laws. Everyone did more than what they needed to do. So they are the reason behind the success we are in now. I would like to thank every single customer who passed by or who came again. Negative or positive feedbacks, it all helped us.
Well, thank you guys for being with us, and I wish you guys all the best. Inshallah, we'll see your stores growing everywhere in Bahrain, maybe outside of Bahrain, inshallah, one day. Inshallah. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Once again, our guests today were Tariq Al-Abbasi, co-owner of Kanimuchi, Salman Bouhidji, co-owner of Sando, and Rashid Al-Majdoub, co-owner of the Flaming Salmon. Support these youths. Thank you. Thank you for watching Open Talk. Have a good evening.